Shut up and sit down.
Hey again, boys. Scott here in the Struggling Goof Garage. We just brought the... I'm going to always end up saying Shadow for some odd, stupid reason because my other bike, the cm450, she's still got her snow all over her. Yeah, as soon as she stalls out, we're going to put her into position and get it in the air a bit. I don't have a jack stand or anything similar yet. I do have one where I work on my Harley, but I'll probably grab that next couple days. And yeah, we're going to clean up in here a bit and mop the floor after the snow melts. And yeah, we're going to start another video. We'll be back. All right, guys, we're back in the garage. We're ready to start doing something with this. I've got a couple ideas. Not sure about this bar yet. Maybe some cuts. I don't have foot pegs, so I'm going to have to fabricate front foot peg brackets. I thought I had them, but we do not. Got the brand new exhaust pipe just mocked in there, just seeing where everything lines up for the new foot pegs. Let me see if I can find one real quick for you. I actually think it'll look pretty decent when it's done. There, nice. And something like that, eh? I think they sit right around there. I think that'll be pretty decent. And then I'm thinking of doing chopping up this and welding it on there and remove that, obviously. So you would just have, like, you know, whatever width that is, but it'll be just that annulling, I think they call that process. Tail light, that fucking big ugly monster, it's going to be replaced with something like this red one, just tiny little guy. I think that'll look super good, right? And then the other ones are going to be like right tight, like that, without this bracket. Maybe everything just gets too pulled out, makes the ass end look too fat, but then again it makes it matches the front. There's my painless entry pair, I guess you call it, or paintless entry pair, whatever. I'm using Gorilla glue sticks. I went through about, I don't know, I'd say 45 tubes so far. So it's not an easy process, but this was a pretty bad tank you seen in the one video. So it's not impossible to do, but it's taken a while. Then I want to, I don't know, I'm going to work on that another time. This here, I want to try to eliminate this whole headlight, you know, simplify it at least, right? I need a new bucket, that's for sure. So I might make some custom brackets for here. Should be pretty easy. Maybe a little rectangle, some pipe. I'm going to need obviously one of these. I'm going to need a new throttle cable. I've noticed one was broken. Going to eliminate this guy. And I'm just going to have a little, probably a bar down here with each of the lights I need, right? Keep it simple. I'm going to move the keys down to here probably. But for today, I want to get the air box out. And it's just going to be way easier to get that air box out with the rear tire removed. So I'll let you watch me take a tire off. How's that? Okay, part 1, rear tire removal and air box removal. Alrighty boys, are we ready to get started? I would say so. First things first, seat removal. Little bracket is just in temporary. I've been picking at this bike because I had to get it started. Remember, I've got a follow-up build for that carb. Now that it's running, I know it works and everything. I'm going to pull it apart again and do a full video now. Alright, another one goes into quarantine. Alright, I'll drop you down a little lower so you guys can enjoy yourselves and sit back and relax. I made my own little personal jack stand for this. Alright, I loosened some of the hardware already, so it's not going to be struggling goof like normal. Not 100% anyway. Let's see if this nut's even going to move. Dead blow, nothing like butter. Okay, what else do we need to take off? Brake lever adjuster. Pull the, while the wheel's off, I'm just going to do all the brake and everything in there. It's beneficial to have that shit running right now, right? I said I'm really leaning towards a scrambler, i.e. like an enduro. I'm guessing it will be called Brat inspired as well. But if you guys figure a scrambler might be cool, let me know while we're building. This is all about learning together. That come off. Not 100% certain about the adjusters, but why not? Two bleeds, you gotta push the tire forward, chain off anyway. One side down. Alright, in theory, this should just pop right out of there. And this time, oh, take my part. I forgot all about this guy. The cotter pin. Oh, I need to get some tools. I got a brand new stainless one for that. What size is that? It's probably a 12. I think I got a 12. No, I got a 10 on this guy. Another socket. I think it's 12. Not many different size bolts on this, guys. You're going to need for sure 10 mil for this job. 12 mil. This nut here you can pretty much unscrew by hand, but I used 9/16 on that. 22 mil for the big bolt. And yeah, pretty straightforward. Nothing extremely difficult. And all that just pulls right off. Put your hardware right back to where it came off. Don't want to be losing it. Alright. Pull that out of the way. Put our hardware back where it belongs. And let's try to knock this pin out. Oh, that's okay. Get a brass punch. Can't find my brass punch, so we'll just use this centering punch. Just gonna be a fighter all the way. Pull that off. You like my technique, boys? Now. Very greasy. Let's do this. It's been a couple days since this has been off, I think. Whew. The chain will come off pretty easy now. And let me try something here. And it wouldn't be struggling Goof Garage if we weren't struggling, boys. There we go. You kind of see that now. Now if this whole motorcycle falls over, it's your fault for not testing the jack stand. One axle nut. No, same thing again, people. Keep everything together. When you start this, but you don't want it scattered all over the place. All right. Now let's try to get this chain off. Pretty easy peasy so far. Struggle like a goof. I kind of wish we could keep those up there, and I think we'll be able to, because we're going to go like this. Still got to clean all that out, all that nice. Oops. You know what it's like? Rushing. You rush and you miss shit. I don't know here now. Let's see. What else does this, for this fender to come off? I think it's just one bolt. Oh. And then these two guys. So what do you think? You want to continue on? All right, let's continue on. Give you a little different angle maybe, eh? Instead of looking at my dumb goof face. Go like that, maybe. How's that? We'll try that for a little while. Okay. These are going to be 10 mil up here. I'm pretty damn sure. Wait. Once again, there's not many choices or options. And then that last guy. This here is the unknown bracket. So if anybody knows what this bracket is, please leave me a comment. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Like I said, boys, don't put the tool away just yet. I did, while I was evaluating this a bit, I was oiling with some penetrating oil. You know you're going to be tearing it apart, you might as well get it ready. And the problem is, you know what, I get on that YouTubes and start looking at these bikes and what they do. Get so many ideas, you get overwhelmed from your actual vision you have, right? So my suggestion is, build what you want to build. Not what somebody else has built. Steal ideas, yeah. Whole world is built around stealing ideas. There's one fender off. We're going to have to straighten this guy out a bit. There's going to be some plug welding going on it because we're not using the taillight bracket. So they are going to be getting painted, unfortunately, because I kind of like the chrome look. For the fenders, we got a good sized dent there we got to remove, and this side is all bowed out, so we'll clean that all up. Then we're going to, after everything's all plug welded and we know where the tail light's going to sit, we're going to, well, look here. We're going to have to make some sort of little bracket anyway, but it's going to sit something like that, right? There's your tail light. That'd be nice, but red, right? Okay, quit getting sidetracked. Put this in quarantine. Once again, the hardware's with it. And now we should almost be ready to get into the air box. I think it's this one last screw You guys remember the order all this goes in for me, alright? Because I sure the hell will forget. I don't know if I showed you guys the ear box or not. Look at that there. A little mouse nest. That's why you always check that before you start the bike, boys. You really dicker things up. Well, let's open this guy. This guy. Clamps we gotta get rid of. And I got a ton of clamps. I think one's coming off and the other one's getting cut off. Well, I'm going to say they're both getting cut off. You're not going to rebuild the bike anyway and use old fucking holes, right? There we go. Yeah. A couple of good little friends underneath there. Some of the amigos. If you don't like spiders, sometimes bike building's not your thing. Oh, dick. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh. Oh. Imagine if those bad boys came out. Yee. Anyway, okay, let's get back and quit farting around. You're probably going to have to vacuum that out. Or do something with it, because I don't really want to touch them creepy crawlies. Okay, get rid of that hose. You'll come out when the wheelabrator hits you, that's for sure. Okay. Got a leftover bolt here. I'll put that down. And I'll do one of these. Holy cow, did that ever stick? It's the only problem with how I have this, my little shop set up in my laundry room is I don't really get to use the air compressor. But, you know, we've lived a long time without one, so. Alright. We're going to give her a little degreasing. While we're here, might as well, right? Normally I would use PB Blaster on this. But We use this at work, and I went to the shop to get it, and they gave me a sample to try it on. So we're using LPS, heavy duty cleaner. If you want to sponsor me, guys, fill your boots. You send me a freaking case. I'll open up a post office box. But yeah, so we got a good chunk of her done today, boys. Okay. We got all where the air box comes out. So now we can think of battery mounting locations, how the carb tubes are going to come out. You know, we could build a little box somewhere underneath here still. Oops. You know, there's lots of spots, and I want to rerun all the wiring. Yeah, rerunning the wiring, and like, you know, all of these into some nice Canon plugs maybe, or some nice quick connects, but, you know, that's a junction. I'm gonna, you know, other ideas from other videos. I'm gonna take this, and I am gonna mount that underneath in here. I really like that. I'm going to cut that piece off, and I'm going to end up welding on another nut. I might even make this out of a wrench or something, or the new foot peg mount I might make out of a wrench, especially this side, because I gotta come off of here, run, and then bend, and so it's a little bit, I'm thinking it's supposed to sit like right there. You know, it's my bike. I can build it the way I want to build it. Yeah, this bucket. Like I said, I want to get rid of all of those. Not all of them, but get rid of the connection so that they're not such a, you know, you open it up and it's a pure eyesore, you know? Like, look at that. This headlight bucket was repaired before. Old school, though. Like, I don't know if you can see in there, but that's old pink body filler. Like, that's just wicked. The original Bondo, if you must know. And, yeah, the fender, I've already got a good idea of how it's going to sit. You know, you guys think with a big knobby tire on the front. But, you know, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. I got that air box off. I'm going to clean up this tire, check the brakes, make sure everything works. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and polish yet and everything. You know, I might see how bad it is, blah, blah, blah. Because, like, this has got to go in. I got to strip the paint off. I might just leave it aluminum. I think this was painted like a silver at one time. But I could be wrong. You know, it'll only take a minute to find out. Worst case scenario, I'll sandblast it at work and be done with it. But yeah, I'm just still thinking of colors. I might orange on the swing arm, you know, baby orange, you know, this bar orange, maybe the fender orange, and then I don't know, nice black frame, or have the frame orange, you know, and then these connecting points black, maybe the fender's black and the tank black with orange. I don't know, hey? That's the beautiful thing about building something, boys. We do what we want to do. We don't, you don't have to follow the rules. Like, this is not anybody else's bike but your own. So, you know, get out of the house, get off the couch. Go buy an El Cheapo bike instead of watching my videos on me, you know, me being a goof in the garage. And not even a garage, it's a laundry room. You know, and build something. You don't need much, you know. I got a little welder, I got a shitty old chair, you know, some tools, you know, some toolbox here, you know, like, just get up off the couch. Anyway, this video's going to get along. Like, share, and subscribe, and next time you come back, I'm probably going to have the wheel back on, and maybe we'll take the front wheel off, or start working on this monster, and we'll start pulling each out and seeing where it leads, and start thinking of where we're going to reroute things. Okay, like, share, and subscribe, boys. It was fun having you in the garage with me learning today.